Greetings, everyone. The Zimbabwe exemption permit had to expire, as we all know, on the 30th of June 2023. That is the grace period. Will expire on the 30th of June 2023. Zimbabwean government is assisting those that want to go back to Zimbabwe. We've spoken in this YouTube channel about the statements by the Zimbabwean ambassador to South Africa, His Excellency David Hamaziripi, where he outlined how the Zimbabwean government is helping out those that might need the assistance of the Zimbabwean government. Last week or so, the government of Zimbabwe dispatched a team of officials to come to South Africa and be part of the mapping exercise that is being carried out by the Zimbabwean government in South Africa. They are being deployed in all the 9 provinces of South Africa. We spoke about this as well in one of the videos where they given you details of some provinces where this mapping exercise is going to happen. This video, though, it's more about the jobs that the Zimbabwean government is promising to Zimbabwe exemption holders when they go back to Zimbabwe. According to ENCA, the South African television station, Nick Mangwana, the Zimbabwean government spokesperson, was being interviewed in Harare. He was saying that those that are returning to Zimbabwe, government is going to take care of them. He spoke about the skilled workers or semi-professional workers who might not qualify to move to other visas in South Africa, but might want to return. He says government is going to take care of them. He said there are a number of government positions, that is to say in the civil service, where people will be deployed. That's according to the government spokesperson, Nick Mangwana. One would assume that he speaks of teachers and other professionals, that they would want them to join government. But we know that there's a dispute on salaries in Zimbabwe. Teachers have been on strike, demanding to be paid in US dollars. That has not been resolved. There are discussions, ongoing discussions, but there appears to be no solution to the dispute between the employer, who happens to be government, and teachers, who are the employees of government. So Nick Mangwana says ZEP holders will be deployed in government if they return to Zimbabwe. He then spoke of artisans like diesel mechanics that might not qualify to move to other visas in South Africa. He says they are going to assist them to get jobs in Zimbabwe. Yes, we know that the unemployment is high in Zimbabwe, but Nick Mangwana says they are going to be assisted, and says they are going to reskill those that maybe do not have certificates. There are people that he trained, did in-house training at the workplace, and Nick Mangwana, the government spokesperson, says if a ZEP holder does not have a certificate, they are going to reskill them, or he used the word that they were going to test them to check if indeed they qualify to do the job that they claim to be doing in South Africa. You might be in Zimbabwe. You are the best person to advise in terms of what is happening on the employment front. We know that mainly the economy is informal, but want to hear your views on what Nick Mangwana, the government spokesperson, is saying. And you might be a holder of the Zimbabwe exemption permit, and you are finding difficult to move to other visas. Are you prepared to go and work in Zimbabwe? Are you registering through this mapping exercise so that you'll be assisted to get a job in Zimbabwe? Please share your views. We will, in the next video, if possible, discuss another developing story. We saw a court judgment where lecturers who were dismissed in January in some TVT college in South Africa who are of migrant origin have won a labor court case. We saw some article in the newspaper yesterday saying they are being targeted because they are of Lesotho and Zimbabwean national, and Zimbabwean nationals are holders of ZEP. So before we speak to that, we will do a research to want to understand what is the condition of the Zimbabwe lecturers or lecturers of Zimbabwean origin who are in South African universities and colleges who are holders of ZEP, whether they are able to move to other visas after the Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Aaron Mtswaledi, had said in his interview on Newsroom Africa that he is signing thousands of waivers. So we will come back to you on that after we've established if they are indeed moving or they are still facing challenges. Otherwise, please write in the comment section. Let's hear your views. Please circulate this video and kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Otherwise, goodbye.